Hey guys, it's Nurse Gwenny. Here are 4 things you need to know if you love a nurse. Number 1, when we come home from a shift, we are exhausted. My Garmin usually tracks 7 to 8 miles every 12-hour ER shift that I work, and we are ready to kick our shoes off and relax. So coming home and having to juggle things like laundry or packing the kids' lunch for the next day or chores can sometimes overwhelm us. Number 2, we are hungry when we come home from a shift. A lot of us never have time to take a lunch break. We might get little crackers and peanut butter here and there, or maybe if we're lucky, a half lunch break. But usually when I come home from a shift, I am starving. So if you love a nurse, maybe have a high protein snack ready for them when they get home, something that they don't have to reheat or do a lot of work to prepare. They can just come in and consume about 1,000 calories. Number 3, we are overstimulated after a shift, from cardiac monitors or alarms, the EMS report radio going off, overhead pages. There is no shortage of stimulation during a typical nursing shift, and we just need to hear some peace and quiet. So if there's any way to help facilitate that, make sure it's quiet and peaceful when your nurse comes home from shift. And finally, we see some messed up shit in our line of work. Sometimes we want to talk about it. Sometimes we just need to process it. And some of the ways that people typically process those emotions are sometimes you get in the shower and you just stand there and cry for a half an hour. Some people like to use video games. There's literature out there that shows playing video games helps the brain process trauma. Maybe they want to just lay in peaceful quiet and watch some comfort movie. Like my comfort show is Madam Secretary. That's my go-to when I'm feeling kind of down. So those are 4 things you need to know if you love a nurse. If you're a nurse, send this to your person so they can help love you better after a shift.